Hey guys, how's it going? I'm finally back with another K-pop opinions video, but this time I'll be reacting to your opinions and giving my commentary on whether I agree with you or not. I'll also be responding to questions at the end, so let's get right into it. Number 1. 50/50 are slowly becoming the new token girl group. I definitely agree. And this is yet another example of how K-pop stans always have to turn everything into a competition. If 50/50's next comeback isn't up to your standards, y'all will dump them just like you did every other girl group. Number 2. TXT raps are quite good and I don't really get why people hate Yeonjun just for rapping. I think he is a decent rapper and definitely doesn't deserve the hate he's getting for his rapping. I'm not a TXT fan, so I wasn't aware of people hating on Yeonjun for his rapping, but I listened to some of their songs and it isn't bad, just the typical K-pop rapper. Speaking of K-pop rappers, opinion number 3 says, the sudden hate on K-pop rappers is really stupid. Like, they can't just start singing all of a sudden. They're just doing their damn jobs. I think the problem people have is that K-pop rappers aren't being utilized properly. It's no secret that many of them are put in this position because they don't have strong vocal abilities. But this obviously doesn't apply to all of them, since we can tell some have a natural affinity with hip-hop. Another thing is that a lot of songs have rap parts that are really unnecessary and just here to fill a gap. Honestly, I don't mind K-pop rappers and they don't need to be extremely talented or aces to be considered good. Companies just need to make use of them properly. The next few opinions submitted by y'all are about new jeans, so buckle up. Number 4 says, I'm slowly starting to hate Hype Boy and Oh My God by New Jeans. And number 5, Ditto is New Jeans' worst song. Hype Boy is still my favorite song of theirs. I haven't fully listened to Oh My God and Ditto, but from the snippets I've heard, the songs sound good. Number 6. I don't get the hype around New Jeans, to be honest. Yes, their songs are good and I love Ditto and Hype Boy, but I really don't get all the praise or hype around them and I really can't see myself interested. When I first heard that Hybe's new label Adore was debuting a new girl group under the direction of former SM creative director Min Hee-jin, and all the good things people were saying about her, I was intrigued. I immediately liked Attention and Hype Boy and was ready to support them. That is, up until everything came out about Min Hee-jin's weird behavior, and at that point, I simply decided to stop interacting with the group's content. I get why people enjoy them, but I personally won't be standing them. I have nothing against the girls, by the way. Number 7 and the last opinion on them, this person says, Takis/bunnies are becoming the next Blinks and Armies. I don't believe Nugent's success is making everyone change their concepts. I've seen some bunnies blame billie's first win for Unoya on the fact that they copied the MV for Ditto. And XG's explosion in popularity in part because they did a Y2K concept like Takis believe Nugent's have. Firstly, Shooting Star and Left Right were some of the best music and visual interpretations of Y2K I've ever seen, and Unoya is a prequel to billie's lore, when the girls would be in high school. It's ridiculous. Bottom line, bunnies are insufferable and the chorus for Zero was a crime against humanity. Love the girlies though. I agree. I think K-pop stans in general need to quit acting so entitled and realize not everything revolves around their faves. XG and billlie are clearly doing their own thing and slaying. Also, I heard Zero's chorus on TikTok and it is indeed a crime. Number 8. Lisa by Lisa is a great song. Exactly. The song is a bop and I enjoy dancing to it sometimes. On the other hand, I really dislike Money. Number 9. Kitsch sucked. I somewhat agree. I'm aware it's a B-side, but it was low-key boring. I don't have any expectations for the album, so we'll see what happens. Number 10. Wonyoung has a really pretty vocal tone, Gaol's stage presence is weak. True. I hope Wonyoung continues to hone her vocal skills because she has a great tone. I've seen a few of IVE's performances as well as Gaol's fancams, and I have to admit that she seemed a lot more confident on stage during Afterlike era than she did during 11 or Love Dive. I hope she keeps shining on stage more. Number 11. IZ*ONE's discography has always been massively overrated. Most of their B-sides go nowhere and or are straight up fillers, with a few exceptions. I think because IZ*ONE executed their concept perfectly and their title tracks were really good, most people kinda ignore the weaknesses that is their discography, so I agree with you on that. Number 12. G-Friend was a group which makes the music. Like for me, I haven't seen anybody with such good music as them, they're just so special. You don't even have to be a fan to acknowledge that G-Friend brought something unique to the K-pop scene, and that their presence as a group together is missed by many. Number 13. K-pop idols being given set personas for when they are on camera is actually terrifying to me. Like, imagine being the loudest, most energetic and funny person ever, but you have a cold stare, so on camera you have to act introverted and mysterious. Right. Not being able to be yourself must suck. Having to keep up a fake image never ends well in the long run. Number 14. Pause to read. I'm not here to speculate on Jennie's mental health. All I'm going to say is that, she's a regular human being with emotions, and whatever she's going through or not, only she knows. I get what you're saying though. Number 15. Most of the blinks are so annoying. There is always at least one toxic blink commenting how Blackpink are queens and every other idols are inferior and are shit, that Blackpink is the only good group, and much more on every Dom post on Twitter. I don't hate Blackpink, but all this shitty blinks don't make me enjoy Blackpink anymore. I had to take a step back from K-pop fandoms because the toxicity was too much, so I agree. It really can hinder your enjoyment of certain groups. Number 16. People's obsession with the rags to riches story is disgusting me. It's fine for an idol to become successful whether they come from a wealthy background or not. It doesn't make them any less / more deserving of being a successful artist. Phew. Nothing is more frustrating than a rags to riches, we started from the bottom, or a even though my faves are from a big company they still achieved everything by themselves K-pop stan that has some sort of superiority complex. Honestly, it makes more sense for an idol to be from an affluent background because of the nature of the trainee system, and there's no harm in that. Similarly, debuting in a big company has its advantages but doesn't make them any less or more deserving of success. Number 17. Stans need to stop excusing their idols of certain behaviors that could be disrespectful to other cultures by saying that they did not know about it. Like, you cannot blame a whole country's education system just because they be your fave. Idols need to be held accountable for things and the criticism they get, but not to the extent where they get death threats and all. I have especially seen idols use Desi, South Asian, and Native American culture for aesthetic, and at this point you can tell that they are blatantly ignoring shit. Totally agree. I also think on the business side of things, they might be doing it to get outrage and attention. There's no reason why these incidents are happening over and over again. Whether it is the appropriation and, dare I say, mockery of black culture, using Desi or Native American culture for shits and giggles as if it's funny to disrespect other communities and so on. I need some stans to start using their brain, because y'all do not give people who aren't idols so many excuses like you do for your faves. Number 18. I think people complaining about K-Young from Twice getting hate are funny. She literally chose to wear and indirectly support N ideologies. She is supporting, knowingly or not, an event that murdered thousands of people. She deserves to be criticized. She is a grown woman, not a child. She graduated from high school, she is not clueless about World War II. I thought it was ridiculous that both K-Young and JYP claimed to not recognize the meaning of that symbol. Like what? Wanting to break into the Western market but you're not educating yourself on widely known world history. What a joke. Number 19. Nayeon is the best vocalist in Twice. Nayeon is an amazing vocalist and definitely in the top 3 vocals of Twice, but I will have to disagree. Jihyo ranks first in my opinion. Number 20. Jihyo should be the secondary visual of Twice. I'm biased so I would say yes lol. Number 21. Yeri should be visual in Red Velvet. Yeri is indeed a beautiful woman. I do think it makes sense that Irene holds that position because of the K-beauty standards. Number 22. Pause to read. Now this opinion made me laugh a little bit because there's truth to it. Like for real, if you're an idol and you've been in the game for a while but nothing to show for it, it's kinda embarrassing. It shows that you aren't really dedicated to improving your craft. And no, I'm not expecting everyone to become the most talented ever or be giving their all 24/7 either. But it's clear which idols care about their career and you can tell music is their passion, versus those who don't seem to be in it like that. And we all know which ones are more enjoyable to watch and support. Number 23. Another issue, people obsessing over stupid stuff? Look, Kazuha is a lovely idol. She can dance, rap decently and overall is doing great for having a fairly short training time and previously not being anywhere close to a pop dancer at all. But I've constantly been seeing people say LE SSERAFIM won't survive without Kazuha. People, you did not know who this girl was until less than a year ago. You've known Chai-won, Sakura, and Yoonjin for like 5 years now since Produce 48 was in 2018. Maybe if you followed Sakura's previous activities you would have known her for way longer. But no, LE SSERAFIM would just not survive without little Kazuha and her ballet. Yeah. I think the group wouldn't survive without member phrase is another way for fans to hype their faves or is said by solo stans. I know it's annoying but just try to ignore those comments because they don't mean anything at the end of the day. I do think it's odd how quickly K-pop stans get attached to idols they've only recently met. Number 24. Moonchild needs to be checked into cause no way they letting a 15-year wear the most revealing outfit for their debut. I was so disappointed when I saw that. If anyone watching doesn't know, soloist Ruin who made this iconic song is in this group, so duh I was ready to support. That was until I saw that weird first trailer and the teasers of them with revealing outfits. Whoever thought this was a good idea and executed it needs to be jailed immediately. Number 25. I actually like Dice by NMIX. Same, glad it's kinda going viral on TikTok too. It might bring more attention to the group. Number 26. JYP kicked Jennie out of NMIX because the current concept of the change-up wasn't received well by the public and if Jennie wasn't there they wouldn't do the change-up so now there's no change-up. Kinda old news but it's my opinion lol. I don't believe she left the group because of that but it would be interesting to learn why. And yeah, there's no change-up without Jennie. Seeing the success of Love Me Like This, I think NMIX won't be sticking with their concept for too long. Number 27. I need a STAYC full album on, like I know for sure they have enough budget for one. For real, high up stop playing with us. STAYC is doing so well right now. Their next comeback better be a full album. Number 28. I love K-pop. When I feel down I just listen to K-pop and I feel already better. Same, I sometimes listen to Good News by Lightsum when I'm down, and that was the last opinion submitted of the day. But wait, before you leave, I'm gonna answer the few questions left on the form. 1. Do you think light sticks are overpriced? Do you have any? They cost around $80 by me and honestly it's just too much. Light sticks are definitely overpriced and it's ridiculous, especially considering a lot of them have a basic boring design. I actually owned a Blackpink light stick that I won during a K-pop giveaway before it got broken. 2. Do you watch Boys Planet? Not at all, it didn't pique my interest, but from what I've seen, it looks like a mess lol. 3. Did everyone forget Triple S whole concept is surrounded by NFTs, or is it just me who really gives a shit? You're not the only one. The NFT concept threw me off and I'm also not into huge groups. Their music is great though. 4. Do you like MCND? If you do, what's your favorite song? I'm not a stan but I did save Hey You, KO, OK, and Crush to my liked songs. 5. What is your current favorite K-pop and non-K-pop song? For K-pop, it's A by Rainbow. My favorite non-K-pop song right now is Baby by Aya Nakamura. 6. What groups do you stan and why? The thing is, I don't think I actually stan anyone. I barely keep up with my faves except the music and maybe some social media posts. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you the type of info an actual stan would know. But if I had to name some groups, I would say weki, STAYC, Twice, GWSN, and Red Velvet. Love all of them because their music is really good. I am a casual listener of many groups and artists too. 7. Who is your alt? Bias and group, male and female. At this moment, I would say Doyen from weki for female bias cause that's my girl. I don't alt any boy group but I can tell you my top 3 male idols that I like even though I don't much about them. NCT Haechan, ATEEZ Mingi and EXO Kai are the main guys. 8. What got you into K-pop? How long has it been since you have been part of this community? Your alts? Long story short, in 2016, my friend introduced me to BTS. I liked Not Today, Dope and Save Me, but it ended there. I found Twice in 2018, but it wasn't until early 2019 that I became a K-pop fan thanks to Playing with Fire and Forever Young by Blackpink. I can't tell if this was a blessing or curse. We've reached the end of this video. I would like to say that I truly do appreciate every single one of you that continue to watch my videos, and I thank you for being here. Until the next time, see ya.